All right, so gentlemen, let's have a look here. As we're going to watch it at full speed for a minute. And what you can do is listen to my narration first, and then watch it again at with no volume. So let's have a look here. Aiden, what I'm seeing here, much better swing with keeping the legs down on the recovery. What you want to do at this point, though, is to make sure that the hands make a conveyor belt pattern, like an oval. They come down and away at the finish, and then they rise up at the front end. If you lean into your rigger, this will be better, but you can see now that your hands are dropping as we come to the catch. Connor, watch your eyes or your head. You look down as you come into the catch, and then you look up and you open with the back as the first part of the slide. Instead, you should have your head up and your eyes level, and then your hands will be able to make the catch more effectively, and we won't be opening the body. Also, notice your timing. You're way ahead of Sean. We have to take more time and let that blade go in with him. That time will be taken on the recovery. Liam, watch your blade just before it enters, as we approach here. It's going to pop up rather than going down. Your hands drop and the blade goes up. And notice, you don't get the blade in until the shins are at about 45 degrees. You should change how you think about the catch. Instead of the catch being the start of the drive, you should put the blade in at the end of the recovery. I'll say that again. Put it at the end of the recovery as the shins come to 90 degrees, rather than the other way around. Sean, blade seat timing as well. You're placing the blade on the drive and missing water. And then also notice, even though Connor goes in before you, he comes out after you. Sean, you need to find more length at the finish, holding onto that water. What I would do is hold the body forward a little longer and then swing longer as well. Same thing here.
Lean into your own rigger and hold that send.
Sped up or slowed down, so a bit of a narration. So Doganis, you're too slow with the hands away. It makes you rush your slide at the end of the stroke. You need to get the hands away quicker so that you don't have to slam into the catch afterwards. Also, you need to generally be more rigid. You've got to sit up a little taller, have a little bit more purpose in what you're doing with the ball. Kurt, much better sequence, and I love the send that we can see on the end of the stroke. Right there, boom, flying it, tossing that water off the end of the blade. However, we still need better blade seat timing. Notice how the blade goes up, and you don't get it in until the shins are at vertical. We have to place before we push. Bryce, your problem isn't sequence on the recovery, it's sequence on the drive. Notice when your arms break. They actually break before the knees are all the way down. I want to see you driving the knees down, then swinging the body, and finally after that, breaking the arms. Evan, much better on the sequence away, but I need more swing generally. You've got to have your hand up high as you come into the finish. But the sequence isn't quite there. Same thing. We want to remember that we have on the recovery, the hands come away first, then the body, then the legs. Same thing on the drive as Bryce. You're going to go legs first, then the body prise, and then finally after that, the arms come on.